It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday.
Bob, are you excited?
No.
No.
You could tell. Boy.
It's Friday.
No. Just another day to work. And 3 more days this week.
You got to play catch up, too, because the rain's been hurting you.
Wait till you see the radar now.
It's not going to get any better.
No.
Mr. Positive down there. I love it.
It's so motivating.
April 24th, 2020. It's 7 a.m. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host. Our guest today is going to be Nelda Speaks. You can't see her yet because we've got the 3 boxes set up for social distancing. We've known each other for 100 years. I mean, you know, I'm getting tired of it.
I don't care how long you've known somebody. They
can still be carrying the virus.
Yep. Never know.
Anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. It's brought to you by your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. Can't say enough good things about Sears, and we're even going to let Bob Rechtenwald in on this. Tell us about Sears, Bob.
Sears is having a 3-day sale. It actually started yesterday, runs through tomorrow. Calling it Husqvarna Days. You know, the Sears Craftsman riding tractor is kind of a... Sears sold that brand to the big box store. And so Sears has picked up Husqvarna, and you can get up to an extra $100 off a riding lawn tractor from Sears. And if you can't lay out all the money, they actually do lease to own. Sears does now. Yeah, it's a pretty good program. 30% off on some appliances.
I like Husqvarna. We've got a big Husqvarna mower.
I tell you what,
and I love that thing.
They have. I've had over the years probably 10 Husqvarna weed eaters. I'd rate them right up next to anybody.
That's awesome.
The nice thing about it is if you buy it, Sears will stand behind it.
Good.
You know, and it's a good program that they've got going on with all their garden tools. Their preventive maintenance programs are top notch. You can get a preventive maintenance program on your push mower, your riding lawn tractor, your zero turn, your rotor tiller, front tine, rear tine, doesn't matter which one it is. I don't remember the prices on them, but it's so much, each different level has a different price. Preventive maintenance on their appliances. You can do up to 5 appliances for $175 a year. Washer, dryer, refrigerator, stove, dishwasher.
Good.
Let them come in, check them out, make sure they're working, make sure they're clean. I was over there yesterday to pick the sale paper up so we could talk about it today, and there was some people brought in a dryer that was a 2017 model, so it's only a couple of years old, and it had so much lint in it. JR said, "You're just lucky you didn't have to file a home insurance claim because this thing is fixing to go."
Yep, you're right.
If you don't keep those things clean, you don't think about it. You know, you keep your little filter clean and you think that's all you got to do. But once that filter starts getting clogged up, that stuff's got to go somewhere. So it's going into the body of your machine. You probably want to get it checked out.
You probably want to get that one. That'd be a good maintenance agreement on right there.
So, go by and see JR and Company. Their motto is, give us a call, we service them all, and they'll fix anything.
Sears is located at 1029 Highway 62 East. Call them at 425-3191. They're right behind Wendy's. Best time is lunchtime. Get downwind of Wendy's and go in that front door at Sears. Can't beat it. Craftsman Tools, too. Don't forget about their fine line of Craftsman Tools.
Is that what you call distance eating?
Boy. I'm so tired of all that distance stuff.
My wife and I, we were talking about it this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, what parking lot are we meeting in today? She said, have we reverted back to our teens?
Yeah, and gas almost $1 a gallon now.
Yeah. So
anyway, check out your local hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East, 425-3191. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. And Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. One's kind of off limits right now. No, we've got Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza. Let's see, it's 704. They could be a little bit busy right now. Of course, with no school going on, Bomber Boulevard is wide open to the public. So stop by Bomber Boulevard by Acumen Audio, or 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Mike and his staff do a great job with the best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening. They've got their mochas, their lattes, they've got their pumpkin spice, the French vanilla, whatever you want. They can blend it up.
They even got regular coffee.
They
guys.
even got good old regular coffee.
He never talks about the regular coffee. He just talks about all that foo-foo coffee. But
Well, that's what sells.
So what is regular coffee? Just black? Just
Black.
plain
Regular black coffee.
black coffee.
Yep. So come by here. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive here in Mountain Home. Have a cup of coffee with us. You can sit right over
Proof
here.
of insurance required?
For your coffee, there is.
Believe it or not, I make it the same way Mike does. He told me how to make this stuff.
Okay.
Just following his recipe. Brewed Awakening coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone out there can help. And Bob had a client a year or so ago says Dale needs to talk about pre-planning, and that is correct. And so since they mentioned that to Bob, we've been doing that. Get your pre-planning done, have all the details done, and
Well, you know, I had one earlier this year say, well, why would I want to pre-plan? Well, ma'am, you lived your life. Your children didn't. Your brothers or sisters didn't. You lived it. You want to know how you want it to finish out. Why don't you just take that burden off of them and help them out and do that? Well, I guess that makes some sense. Well, yeah, it kind of does.
Yep. Roller Funeral can handle it all. When they say with all our respect, that's how they do business. It's a very difficult business to be in when you're dealing with the death of a human, and let alone having to deal with the family. So it takes that burden away. So Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, please hear our prayers for healing. Lord, heal our people and our nation, heal our economy. Allow America to come back stronger and boast we are still one nation under God. Our local Catholic friends have prayed novena to the Holy Spirit all week long, and I pray you hear those prayers as well. We're looking forward to life getting back to normal. Lord, once all this has passed, let us not forget that you, the Lord God Almighty, has got us out of this mess. Let us show our gratitude by filling our churches every Sunday to say thank you for all your blessings. Once again, Lord, heal us. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
Let Bob try.
No.
yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
The weather. It's kind of flat. Yeah.
You know, he missed that Monday. He didn't do that Monday.
I know.
There was no trumpet sound.
And I wasn't going to do it Tuesday, but he brought it up.
Morning weather brought to you by the ZT. Bob Melinda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retire2arkansas.net. Take a look at the White River this morning. Oh, yeah.
It's a nice, pretty shot.
Oh, wow.
I believe they've zoomed in a little bit.
I don't know. Look at the clouds to the upper left-hand side in the wow.
That's cool.
Wow.
You know that brightness on the right-hand side of that?
Yeah.
If that would just hang around for a few days.
Yes.
You know, just give us a week.
Or two.
Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to
Yes.
drive across the yard and not think, am I going to make it to the other side?
Or when water squirts out from the tires when you go across.
I'm getting custom-made pontoons for my mowers
There
right
you
now.
go.
So we haven't figured out how we're going to turn them
Yeah,
yet.
true. You're looking into Baxter County from Marion County, Arkansas, across the beautiful White River. You can almost see the bridge. I mean, the trees have really come alive in the last couple of days here. And the beautiful green trees and the green grass there in Cotter, Marion County, Arkansas. Cotter, of course, in Baxter County, and you're looking from Marion County. And Highway 62, 412 bridge, left side of the screen. And looking into the wonderful little town of Cotter, Arkansas. The little clearing right there to the front is the Railroad Museum, baseball park, and picnic area down there. And you can go to retiredarkansas.net and you look at the live webcam and pick that up. I need to take a picture of that one. That's gorgeous.
You know what
Yeah.
the coronavirus is going to do, I think, in our world is a lot of these folks in the big city are going to be moving.
I think you're right.
I think they're going to distance live.
Yeah.
They're going to start coming this direction and
I
looking.
think so.
If you're even thinking about selling your home, give Bob and Linda a call. Let them come talk to you about listing it.
Yeah.
They'll do a great job getting it sold for you.
The award-winning Z-Team, Linda's professional stager, so when you list your home with the Z-Team, she can set the home up for that certain eye appeal, and they get it sold. Sometimes they get it sold before the sign goes in the yard.
That's
You know, they just leave the sign in the front, get it sold, you know.
Yeah.
So check it out. Bob and Linda's the Draw, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Right now we've got 50 degrees in Mountain Home in Harrison, 48 at Batesville, 46 at Salem, 50 in Calico, 46 at Flippin, 46 at Marshall, 46 at West Plains. Around the region, St. Louis at 45, Poplar Bluff 47, 55 though in Springfield. Swimming weather in North Dakota. It's 32 degrees in Watford City. The radar would just looks like a Bob Ross painting where I'm going to put a happy little bush here and glub, 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 glub. We've got green spots everywhere. Oregon, Montana, North Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, all the way over to the East Coast, Florida. So let's focus on our little neck of the woods right here in Arkansas. We've got some shower activity coming in. It looks like an upside down T because it goes from Fort Smith back up to Wichita, Kansas. From Texarkana to almost Mountain Home, you see this line of showers right here. I'm trying to zoom in on. Am I squaring up on that for you, Scooter?
Yep.
Okay.
You're there. 62
east is clear. 62 west is rainy. Highway 65 from Conway to Branson. Looks like some shower activity. I-40 west of Conway and I-49 north of Fort Smith.
Go ahead and put that in motion while you're talking about it, would you?
Yeah. There we go. So the western half of the state, we got some shower activity. I-30 with a little bit down around Texarkana to Hope to Hot Springs, Benton area. Other than that, east of Little Rock, east of Conway, nothing going on yet. So Interstate 555 and 55 clear right now in the eastern part of the state. I-40 towards Memphis in good shape. I-49 and I-30 west, we have some shower activity. And let's move it on up into Missouri. Springfield, Joplin with a little bit more around Branson on Highway 65 and Highway 160 and 60. A little bit around Kansas City on I-70, affecting Highway 13 and Highway 7 from Springfield on up into Kansas City, and of course I-49. East of Jefferson City and Columbia on I-70, no problems there. I-44, basically Rolla into St. Louis, and Cape Girardeau to St. Louis on I-55, no problems. Dyersburg, Tennessee, Paducah, Carbondale, all those cities in good shape. Southern Illinois, I-64 east, Mount Vernon in good shape there, and I-70 across Illinois into Indiana. No problems there at all. Wow, I don't know if I refresh this. Let me check this again. There we go. Some fog one. I didn't know that. Well, we have some fog issues in Illinois, southeast Missouri, and western Tennessee and northern Mississippi. A little bit of a flood watch box in southwest Missouri and south central Missouri. 7-day forecast, we have a slight chance of showers today, but tonight we have an 80% chance of thunderstorms with a low of 54, 71 today, 64 on Saturday, 46 on Saturday night, sunny on Sunday, high of 70. Then more showers move in on Monday and Tuesday.
So you want to put the pontoons on the
Put
sides
the pontoon,
of the
yeah,
mower?
there you go. Checking I-Drive Arkansas, this little box popped up. Looks like an accident. Mile marker 109.2, Interstate 30 eastbound lane. Lanes impacted or the inside. I'll show you this. I'm not going down there. Well, this way you know how to navigate this and know what to look for. So when you get that little thing right there, it's a watch and a warning because they've got some traffic slowed down around between Malvern and Benton. State of Missouri, we need to check and see the state line. Everything looks like it's in good shape. No flood watch boxes along the Missouri-Arkansas state line. Oh, let's see. We'll take a look at the pollen real quick. Today is a 10 with oak, mulberry, and walnut being your culprits today. And what else do I need to check here? Let's see.
Chinnopods aren't out yet, huh?
No.
No chinnopods.
No
Man,
chinnopods
they'll
yet.
get you.
Checking the rivers.
It's that nettle that always gets you.
Oh, yeah.
Chinnopods and nettles.
White River at Calico Rock looked like it dropped a little bit yesterday. Thursday it was at 11.47 feet. Looks like it's down 10 point something right now. Let's see, and we'll go down to Batesville here. White River at Batesville. It's predicted to be 11.9 feet by Tuesday the 28th, so it's going to come up a little bit right there. You can go to weather.gov and check your river flooding. You can check like current river at Donovan. You can check it, 2.5 feet.
Your phone's on.
Yeah. Ding. And now, the coronavirus update for Arkansas. 2,599 in Arkansas total cases with 922 recoveries. 45 have passed. Take a look at Baxter County. 5 positive cases, 193 negative with 1 recovery. Marion County, 1 positive, 53 negatives, 1 recovery. Fulton County, 1 positive, 31 negatives, no recoveries, no deaths. Stone County, 7 positive, 77 negatives with 7 recoveries. And in Searcy County, 6 positive, 103 negatives, with 2 recoveries. Be glad when it's over. Let's see if oil, $17.06. That's still cheaper than a full pack of toilet paper, ain't it?
Yeah.
I was
Toilet paper
about to say this first time in history a case of toilet paper is worth more than a barrel of oil.
Yeah, that's still not a good thing.
That's some 2020 up in one sentence right here.
Oh, the weather and all the updates brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. Of course, Bob will be here on Monday to bring you This Week in Real Estate. With that, we need to take a break. State Representative Nelda speaks. District 100 is our guest today. We'll be right back with Nelda.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Hi, this is Jeff Quick with the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. We know that a lot of folks out there are concerned about the COVID-19 crisis, and we want you to know that the Food Bank is doing our work along with local schools and food bank partner agencies to make sure that everyone in our community has plenty to eat during this time. If you'd like to be a part of the solution, give us a call at the Food Bank, 870-499-7565. or visit us online at foodbanknca.org.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
7:20, visiting with Nelda Speaks, District 100, State Rep. Welcome and thank you.
Thank
Been busy,
you.
busy. You've had
Good
fiscal
morning.
session and everything, and special session.
It's been a whirlwind.
Tell you what, if you could ever get your money back on a year, I'd take my money back on 2020 and start over, you know.
I think it would be a good idea.
Oh, goodness. We've actually got states sending bills and lawsuits to China over this mess. I'm tired of it. I'll be honest. I'm tired of it. You can't turn on. I've had on 3 or 4 different radio stations this morning from 5:20 until I got here about 6:20. Corona.
I know it's a nightmare within itself, and I'm concerned about our state, our county, financially. We've got people hurting so bad. I mean, the hospital called and trying to funnel money to them and just to help out. The one thing, you've got these people that's self-employed. They've been promised a check. They still haven't got a check. It's like moving mountains. I mean,
You know, during 9/11, we shut down for a day or so. You know, we shut down for a day or so. But we didn't stop NFL. We didn't stop the NCAA. We didn't stop Major League Baseball.
Right.
Life kept going. I mean, we stopped for 2 or 3 days and kept on going. We were attacked on 4 different areas.
Sure, but this has been a nightmare, and I think our governor's done a great job. I mean, trying to muddle through it. But I think it's time we go back to work.
Yeah.
Let's.
But you know, the governor gets it from the feds. He gets it from the people on the local level.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes
No.
and try to muddle through. And I know right now, I think sometimes we're working out of fear. I mean, if we go back too soon, a relapse. But I think it's time that we get our people back to work so that we could start moving forward.
I'm willing to take my chances.
I am too.
I'm willing to take my chances.
I know the real estate is just hurting. They've got contracts sitting out here that's going to expire, but the hotels can't take people in. We've got, from my understanding, I don't get out to see because I'm not the watchdog, but you've got some that abide by the rules and some who don't. And so it's making it bad on the ones who do abide by the rules. And so I don't know. I'm ready for us just to move on.
Me too. I was at Harps downtown the other day, and they've got one-way arrows, single file. So what's next? Seatbelts and speed limit signs in there?
So many people, we've lost so much of our you know, what we that hold dear to us, and they're so afraid that we're not going to get this stuff back, get it back.
I mean, just a common basic freedom. Okay, I don't want to
yes,
go
freedom.
down that aisle this way. I need to turn left and go here, but I may have to go all the way around just to come up. Just, you know, I mean, come on, people.
Well, I was at Walmart. I did not see what I'd been hearing, so I think it's other places. But they said that you can't go back to pick up things. You just move forward, and I tried to get my list in order so that I would. But they've changed everything. I mean, it's like a new place.
They moved everything around, remodeled it. But here at this Walmart, I haven't really noticed anything. Yeah, you got a one-way in and one way out. Other than that, life is normal.
It was not bad in there at all.
I have to admit, I've been doing more Amazon than Walmart. I'm just, you know.
I was at Harps a few weeks ago, and I mean, I did not find anything like that at all. But I know because of the distance, they are trying to help and protect.
And I know we've got a few that don't do the hygiene, the washing the hands and all this stuff, and they'll touch the handle on the freezers, and I can understand it, but if I'm practicing the proper hygiene and keeping my hands and stuff clean, you know, then maybe the germ, I don't want on him, you know.
Well, I wore gloves, and I did, yes, and a mask, but trying to operate with a mask is horrible. I mean, it wears you out.
It does.
Trying to talk through it, and that. I had a doctor tell me the other day, he said, if you put 2 of those on, it's like having a pillow over your head.
Yeah. So my question is about this thing. Remember, for years and years, the common cold is a virus. There's no cure for the common cold.
No.
Okay, so it runs its course. You know, and you've seen times in the winter time where people, oh, well, he's down and she's down. You've had this on for 3 or 4 days. It's been going on for a week now. We don't think anything about it.
No.
But with this run on the toilet paper in mid-February, it's like, oh no, this is going to be terrible. I really think there was a lot of media hype.
I do.
That blew it out of proportion. Yes, people are sick. Yes, people passed away. Remember Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry? There was a virus going around, Papa caught it, and he died last spring. It's like, whew, okay, let's move on.
Well, I think we've lost more with the flu.
Yeah, we have.
Than we have this.
You're not hearing about heart attacks or cancer.
No. And goodness.
It's just everything in the news is COVID-19.
I don't get to call the shots, but I'm ready for it.
I mean, I feel sorry for Governor Hutchinson because it's
too.
a daily barrage. Because you know he's getting it from the federal government in the health parameters there. Then he's got Dr. Bledsoe, Surgeon General for Arkansas, and we've had our picture taken together with him. And, you know, these guys are getting hit from every direction with this stuff.
They are, and I know that legislators are pushing because I see what's happening, and I have pushed too. So it makes it really bad for them standing in, you know, trying to muddle through it and save as many lives as they possibly can.
Yeah, we don't want to lose
lives to anything. There's a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah. Where was that? Arkansas.
There's been a lot of pressure on all of us.
Yeah. And, you know, you look at these, we'll throw this up on the screen, you know, Baxter's a little bit darker blue than the other counties to the west and east. But as in comparison to the Little Rock and the Pine Bluff area, even Texarkana is not, you know, you're looking at what, Miller, or is that Miller County down there?
Miller.
Okay, Miller County with Texarkana, you've got 31 positives, 187 negatives, 1 death with 15 recoveries. That's not a pandemic.
No. And up in where we live, we're just very fortunate. It's the flu has been worse on people than what this has.
And Pulaski County. Okay, I'm going to assume that's probably one of the most populated counties. I'm not sure about Washington or Benton up north. Pulaski County, 427 positives, 2,585 negatives, 178 recoveries with 12 deaths.
Well, but look at the population. I mean, let's compare populations, and that makes a difference.
Yeah. So, anyway. It's a wonder all of our legislators are not bald-headed from pulling their hair out with this. So tell us about, let's see, 720. Yeah, let's, before we take a break, you've had a special session.
We had a special session.
That lasted how many hours? 24 or 48? Did you do that in 2 days?
2 days. Yeah. 2 days, And they went back. Today is sine die.
Right.
And, but we've had...
That's where they gavel out.
It was supposed to be, they came down on a Wednesday. Now, they had budget meetings after that, but they had got that to where unless you were set on the budget, you couldn't, they tried to work you in, but no, there was no guarantees whatsoever.
So you did special session, and then once that ended, you went into budget session for fiscal, right?
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Because we've actually had 2 sessions already this month.
That's right.
Because the governor called the special session to work on the financial issues with the COVID-19.
Yes,
But fiscal session was already established because that's constitutional.
True. And there was no money. It was very, I mean, they had made cuts and they tried to do it fair across the board. I'm concerned about some of our, you know, like our senior center right now, you know, because everybody got cut. there was no way of protecting any individual because everybody had to suffer through it.
So what we don't understand is the stair step of the money flow. It comes from basically, let's start with blue collar workers. Okay, every paycheck that comes out, you've got your state income tax, your federal income tax, your FICA, all the deductions that are funneled back into the state, that are funneled back into the federal government.
Right.
And when you got 23% or more unemployed all of a sudden, you know, we've gone from an unemployment rate of record-setting proportions to record-setting the other direction.
And they cut $200 and something $1,000 out of it. I can't remember exactly, out of our budget, and then we're closing out because of the income tax being pushed on down.
You've got the income tax, and then you've also got sales tax issues.
Right.
People can't go in.
There's not that many businesses. Your Walmart and the grocery stores. Restaurants are trying to sell through pickup.
Yeah.
But sale taxes, your county, your cities, everybody's going to suffer.
Everybody's going to be impacted, even though it's been going on for basically just 2 months.
It's dried up. I mean, it's just, and that's what I don't think you idle with with this kind of stuff, because either you're going forward or you're sliding backwards, and we're sliding backwards. And if we don't get our economy rolling, where are we going to be at the end of the year?
Where are we going to be at the end of the summer? We're knocking on tourist season. We've got gasoline at the best price we've had in 30 years. You know, and people are tired of being homebound. They want to get out and do something.
Right.
So between here and the state line and the other side of the state line, you know, either side of the state line, these counties are going to be full of people spending money or wanting to spend money.
But of course, we were in Little Rock this week, and here they are. I mean, the traffic is nothing to. I mean, it's busy, but not like.
Really?
Not like it normally is.
Really?
Yes.
It'd be worth going to Little Rock just to see.
You can get at 7 o'clock in the morning. You could get around.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's. I should have took a picture.
Yeah, I'd love to see that one. Wow.
But I mean, it's.
You know, every time I'm down at the Capitol, I always wind up parking on the back side over near the Supreme Court area and walking all the way around to get in, you know.
There's no parking down there.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
They need, never mind. Let's take a break. More with the State Rep Nelda Speaks right after this.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Letty's Mexican.
Yeah, it's almost 7:36. Our guest State Rep Nelda Speaks, District 100, and you've got some notes you need to go over?
Well,
What do you need? What do
I
people
just
need
wanted
to
to remember different things that we've just talked about, and a lot of times when you sit down and you start talking, you forget some of them that I've had calls, that they're hurting and financially, but it's hard. There's just the federal government, I think, has. From what I seen last night, looks like that they have released some of it to help our hospitals and to come in for small businesses. But I heard yesterday that a lot of your bigger companies had gotten the money, and these small grandma and grandpa pops, they didn't get the money. The others got there, I guess, with their grants first, and I hate that because sometimes they have a little more to live on than what your small companies do.
Yeah, the reserves are bigger. Yeah. We'll see the after effects of this for a long time, but I'm hoping, let's see where the market's at right now. Surprisingly,
I don't even look at the market. It's
well, it's been a roller coaster. I mean, it's gone from 18,000 to 29,000 back to 18, and now we're back up. And that's a good indication. Right now it's up 39 points at 23,515, which is not bad. But another indicator, you've got Chrysler, which is up. You've got Ford that's up. You've got General Motors that's up. They're all looking pretty good right now. And so
I can remember when I was county treasurer and our sales tax, how it was it was like a roller coaster, like right now. And you're trying to gauge out there what you're going to be getting in, because you can't spend more than you take in. And it was a nightmare trying to keep up with it. So I can imagine what it must be like right now for someone that's having to keep up and make sure that your people are not spending more. It's in their budget, but sometimes you've got to wait till the taxes and different things flow in before they, like with the sheriff buying cars and your county judge needing equipment or something. You have to balance all of that out, and like right now, that would be very hard to do.
Because, let's take the sales tax issue right here in Baxter County. A lot of that, and I'm going to say, you know more about it than anybody, but with no tourists, that extra tax doesn't show up.
No.
We've had no baseball tournaments. We've had we can't have a swim meet here because we don't have the facilities. I think, what was it, 5A had the district over in Jonesboro, the Mountain Home won? If we had something like that park that the mayor had proposed, which has been put on the back burner now, that possibly could have been here. And that's extra revenue.
It is, and it's right now. It's mainly it's going to be just in your groceries. Looks to me like.
But now, wasn't that part cut a little bit under?
You got Lowe's and Home Depot that's killing it. Your lawn people or lawnmower companies and stuff. You know, people right now that have been stuck at home have been working on projects. I mean, it's noticeable. So certain places have been hit very well with business, but majority of them, no. Majority of business has been cut back.
Yeah, and that's good that they're doing that.
Well, is the contractors getting to work? Because I had heard the roofers was really hurting, plumbers.
That I don't
why
know.
they would be.
I don't know. I know I'm talking about more just everyday people working on their homes, but the contractors, I would imagine they're hurting. You know, they're not able to work on, you know, certain things you could do outside of probably people's homes, but you're not going to be doing drywall or painting or flooring or stuff like that.
That'll
right
be on
now.
hold too.
I really had thought that he was going to start releasing it, but he's making decisions like on the 4th of when the churches can open.
Well, you know, Hobby Lobby opened the other day though.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I think
that.
Tuesday or Wednesday, Hobby Lobby opened up.
Yeah, I didn't know that they.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But and I'm sure that they can, but they're going to have to follow the same guidelines as, you know, the other big stores. You know, Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart.
But right now, if they have the money, and that's the problem, is the people having the money to get the odd jobs done, to get things rolling that they've been wanting to do. Money's tight for them.
Well, yeah.
It is.
You know, and thankfully, the fuel prices have dropped to kind of help alleviate some of that.
Right.
You know, it's not helping the oil companies any, but, you know.
No. Some of that's got to be supply and demand that's helping drop that, too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have people traveling. You don't have people using as much fuel. You don't have a lot of people working from home or just staying at home, not, you know, been laid off. So they're not really traveling anywhere.
Yeah, what's the joke? I'm getting 3 weeks to the gallon.
Yes, I heard that one.
You're going to the grocery store or Walmart every now and then and going home.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I just don't. A lot of times, once I get home after this, I'm done.
Well, maybe next week they'll start looking at the things and start putting people back to work and get them off the unemployment.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's costing.
It's just adding to the debt.
It is. And when you look at what our national debt's going to be, and already is, it's frightening.
Yeah.
And I think we've got a good man at the helm of the wheel that has hit rock bottom, and he came back, and I think he's going to have some ideas if Congress will work with him. That's going to be the problem, because everybody wants a piece of the pie, and they want to put too much of their stuff into any bills or whatever. But if they'll turn him loose and let him do what he's best at, and that's exactly what we elected him for, and he's done a great job in spite of them.
I mean, in what we've been through, we've already bounced back 5,000 to 6,000 points in the market. And that's astounding.
That's unreal.
Yeah,
it really is.
You know,
here's the thing, because we're going to have to come back. I mean, we've got to get things restarted and get things. You know, I understand the steps to help control this and to keep this within tolerance, and I understand the things that we had to do. But you got two things. One's the economy. The economy's crashing. I mean, it's going backwards. People aren't working. The jobs aren't there. But on the other hand, too, people are tired of being home.
Yes.
And how long, even with these rules or suggestions or whatever you want to call them that's in place, are people going to keep abiding by them? You already see more business out today than you did previous
in the last
weeks.
2 days, I've seen more traffic in Mountain Home than I did.
People, you're not going to be able to maintain this. People aren't going to just stay at home, even if it wasn't dropping like it has been now, which is good. That's the reason why we need to make the steps. But even if it wasn't, I don't know that you could still contain people at home. They're at the point now where we're going to get out. So the government, they need to look at it. All right, we need to start opening businesses. They can still have restrictions to help control things, but let's get some things open. Let's get some people moving. Get it.
The problem is the American people are not a restrictive type of people.
No, they're not. They think they're free thinkers, and that's why we are a great nation. Is because of that. I mean, we just are not led around by the nose.
I needed a scan on a vehicle, and I'll name it. I went to O'Reilly's on Main Street. Can you scan plug? Cause it's a free scan when you get a check engine. Oh, we can't scan vehicles because of the virus. My vehicle don't have a virus. They said we can hand you the unit and you can do it.
Yeah, they don't want to get in your car and touch where you sneezed on your steering wheels.
They don't have to. The keys are in there. You plug in at the bottom. You never touch the steering wheel.
Yeah, but
you open the door. You can stand out and plug it in and reach in and turn the key on. Oh, we can't do it because of the virus. Oh my! I just laughed and left. It's not like they're going to sit there and kiss my steering wheel or even touch it. They've got the device in one hand. You plug it in over here, and you turn the key on, and you read it.
Yeah, but you break that 6 foot when you're driving in your car. You don't realize you're coughing and you're sneezing, and then you're asking somebody to get.
Then get a can of this goop we got right here and spray it before you scan it. I mean, come on. There's got to be some common sense.
Where did you find that?
Down here by.
He's been hoarding, and we didn't know it.
In case a Democrat comes in.
That's how we've been bribing guests to come on the show. You get one free can of Lysol.
We better take a break. 7:46. Be right back.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go and pick-up orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
Hi.
$7:51, finishing out the show with Nelda Speaks, District 100 State Prep. What else we need to talk about? We've covered just about everything.
We've covered. There's no, I mean, it's all about the virus. And it's hard to.
Here I was complaining about hearing about it, and that's all I talk about. There's a penny for you. Somebody left a penny out there.
That's good luck.
I guess.
It's heads is up.
Better clean it first.
Yeah, spray that sucker. I got the spray down here. Oh, anyway, I'm just ready for stuff to be back to normal. Tourism and schools and sports and
the teachers are beginning to worry about the children right now, because they've missed so much and they're trying to work with them at home and that they're afraid they're going to be so behind. I had one call me some time ago, and I've got to talk to our Johnny Key, and see if they could start a little bit early and just get them going, and find out
there may have to be an adjustment made
where they could go, and I just haven't had the opportunity to call him, but I thought, man, that's a good idea, because they would know exactly where they are, and they could go to work bringing them up to speed, so then they could start with the new year.
Because I think the last day of school was March 13th. And then they said, well, we're going to look at so-and-so, and then they went out like April 7th. Haven't they been out since like March 13th?
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't.
I think Friday, March 13th. Once they went home, they didn't go back that next. I don't know. I'm looking at this. I don't know. Did you ever think in your lifetime you'd see where a virus shut the world down?
No.
Here's the thing, and this is what I'm waiting to see. Everybody's ready for it to get back to normal.
Right.
But what is that normal going to be? Because I know it's going to be different than what we've seen before. I mean,
it may be for a few months, but I'm not going to let it change me for what I want to do 6, 7, 8 months, as long as everybody's okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You don't know what's going to happen when things start to reopen, and things it's still going to be controlled to a point.
Yes.
And I'm kind of just wondering, what's the norm going to be for a while?
See, this is what's worrying people, the constituents out here, is because so much of their rights have been took away.
Yep.
Your rights and freedoms have been infringed.
It's been infringed. I mean, who would have ever thought that we would be told we can't have church?
Yeah.
That's what our country was founded on.
Uh-huh.
And so it's...
or I can't go into Walmart through Lawn and Garden.
And all I can hear right now is, are we going to get all of that back?
The American people will, yeah.
I mean, that's what's
concerning. I think it'll come back in stages.
It'll come back in stages. I think once
yeah,
the churches
it'll
open
come
up, if Asa says on May 4th that we could have church again by, say, May, what would that be, May, I'm assuming that we could have church on the 10th. Hopefully we'll pack it out.
I hope so. I hope that this has changed a lot of people to think, because I'm a strong believer, and you miss that. Even though on Sunday mornings I've heard 3 different ministers, and it's been good, but still yet it's not coming together.
The first time in my life I'm
that.
sitting in East, of course I'm doing the video for Eastside, and there's 20 people.
Right.
And they're spread all over the building because you have several on stage, you have some over here, and once the people on stage, they left, somebody else come up because of social distancing, you know.
Well, you look at the churches, and you know, a lot of the churches, of course, now are going online. A lot of your bigger churches were already online. They were already filming and videoing, Facebook, different things. But a lot of your smaller churches were not, and they're having to reach new people. And if you talk to a lot of them, they're actually got more people now online
and
than they ever have
generates
before.
interest.
And yes, and it's really cool to see people grow that way, but it's also cool for the churches to see, hey, even though we want the hand-to-hand communications and the direct relationships, the online's reaching people, and
It's
a
reaching
lot
people.
of them. And so it's going to be hard to just let that go, even for the small, to say, hey, we're going to get rid of that. We're just going to go back to our, because they are reaching people that need to be reached.
Sure.
And the smaller churches are going to keep it going, too.
Yeah, and that's where I think some things will be changed for the good when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But you've got elderly people or people that are sick that's not able to go to church. And when you have online, it does give them that opportunity to hear their own and be there. It's like being there with them and that. So that's.
I think there were some
there's
churches
some good things.
pleasantly surprised and
I agree.
And some eyes opened to how many people they reached through a different avenue that they weren't using at that point. And I think that's a really good thing.
Well, you know, I done that thing here. I forget. It's been several months back. That don't sign on the marijuana, and so when I was so disappointed we didn't get the group out that I thought we would. But then when I found out, because you did put it online, that how many people really did hear it.
Yeah, I filmed it that night.
Remember how, and so I was surprised, and I thought, well, we're going to have to think outside the box. I mean, when it's going online like that, it's so much easier than people that's worked all day long to try to get to a place, and at least they're getting to hear what the message that you wanted to get out.
Yeah.
You know, it's opened a lot of doors, but I hope, you know, it generates interest. You know, years ago when I lived in St. Louis, if the baseball game was on TV, well, we got 3 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. If the baseball game was on TV, you had a local blackout. You couldn't see it within the city, but you could see it on the outskirts of the city, 100 miles out. And the reason was they didn't want to take away from the attendance at the stadium. But they found out by showing the game, like WGN started putting the Cubs and the Sox on, it generated more interest. I mean, the Cubs went 108 years without winning anything, you know, and but yet they could pack Wrigley Field.
Right.
Well, you had Harry Carey in the box doing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" on the at the 7th inning, but every game was on WGN, and that just, hey, I want to go there, you know, and so try to get in Wrigley Field.
You can.
Well, we got a minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Final thoughts.
Well, I am so thankful to get to come and share, but we are Americans, and praise God for America and our freedom. I do believe when this is all over that we will, as Americans, we will come back, we will be victorious. It may be a little different than that, but we'll get back to the normal we think, and I'm thankful for our leaders that are trying to muddle through this, but we are ready. We're ready to go to work, and maybe this will help the people that have thought about they're not going to be able to open up. Maybe the money will start flowing good, and we don't lose the mom and pop businesses.
And I think they'll come back stronger now.
I do too, and
I think you're going to see a swing back to buying American and buying local. I think it's going to be a good.
So I think we need to stay positive, and let's just move forward and thank the Lord that we are in America.
Amen to that. With that, we're going to wish you a happy weekend. See you on Monday. Scooter, take us home.